So in order to better illustrate the fire hardening requirements of your home, I thought I'd make a video. This may be a little long one. This will be in conjunction to the paper report. All wooden structures adjacent to the home should not make contact. So this wooden dog enclosure should be separated from the house at least 6 feet. So these support posts could be made of metal and extended away from the house. All the ground around the house, at least to 50 feet, should be bare mineral earth. Right now you have a lot of leaf litter and duff. Trees should be cleared out from the roof line, and gutters should be maintained free of debris. What we're worried about in this situation more than anything is what's called an ember storm, as embers are able to be carried in the wind several miles ahead of a fire front, and they will purchase any nook they can. So all of these little edges, areas where there's especially chipped or broken wood, those are the kinds of edges that fire embers will find and propagate fire from. The siding of the home is made of wood. That is clearly not ideal. There are chemical treatments that can be applied to the wood that help to mitigate the flammability of these materials. As we can see along the perimeter of the house, there's a lot of tree coverage. Again, that should be limbed back considerably. The other thing I want to discuss with you on video is the concept of ladder fuels, where you have brush and then shorter trees and then taller trees. At least in the first 50 feet away from the house, it should be clear. Nowhere for embers to purchase and start fire. These manzanita bushes are flammable. So picking vegetation that is resistant to fire and also well irrigated is paramount. After the first 50 feet, then you're getting into the next 50 feet around a house. And in the case of a home next to a slope, and there's a slope around this whole house, then the need for clearance increases. You can see there's a lot of grass, brush, and canopy. And what you don't want is a fire to go from the grassland into the brush, up into the crowns of trees, because they're very hard to stop when they're crowning. That's called a crowning fire. So that's clearance that needs to be made all the way around the house. And again, treatment of all exterior surfaces to limit the flammability of those surfaces. And by mineral soil, I mean like this. This is an area where it's well cleared. That moss over there isn't flammable, not concerned about it. But on the south side of the house, the leaf litter is pretty prominent. And these things will be reflected in the fire inspection checklist, which is a combination of NFPA, CAL FIRE, Sonoma Firewise, etc. And I'm speaking from the experience of having fought well into the hundreds of wildfires. Making sure all pathways are clear and well illuminated. You have a turnaround for fire apparatus, which is adequate. However, the driveway up to this area all needs to be cleared of vegetation 15 feet in both directions from the middle of the road and 15 feet high, because it will literally be overhanging brushes as seen from the gate, which could turn around fire apparatus in the middle of a triage situation, which is what structure protection becomes, especially when units are not from the area. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I've been climbing up and down these hills. And have suffered severe lung damage from all the firefighting, hence the building inspection work. So here's what I'm talking about. This driveway needs to be cleared 15 feet wide, 15 feet high. All the brush and grass along the sides of the driveway need to be cleared. I'd remove the trees that are adjacent to the gate, put signage at the gate that there's a hydrant available here at the ADU. And once again, mowed down to the earth the grass 50 feet away from the driveways on both sides, limbing up all the ladder fuels on your property. And if it's beyond your property line, really pushing that property owner to do their homework, as this will benefit everybody. I will be available for questions. I'll go and complete the paper report now.